Welcome, nerds, to the Resale Report, where every episode we cover what we buy, what we list, and what we sell. This is all from going from a bulk buyer and seller to opening up our own e-commerce store. Welcome, nerds. I'm Kirk. I'm the cardboard nerd, and welcome to our channel. I want to kick us off with a business update. So I recently got my reseller's permit here within the state of California, which will allow us to buy inventory for the eventual website without having to pay sales tax. And this will be helpful because margins are really small on Pokemon product, so not paying taxes up front and it will help immensely. Also, an update on the site. So I got a domain name, but I'm working on the setting up the site now. I'm going to use WooCommerce. I think it will save on fees versus Shopify, but it requires a little more technical savviness, so hopefully that works out. But I figured I could always switch to Shopify if I need to. And then, of course, taxes are coming up. Here in California, right off the jump, you have to pay $800 every year when you have an LLC. That's whether you buy or sell anything. So I have that bill, which is always fun to look forward to every year, and that will be coming up by April 15th. So I'm trying to prepare for that. I'm also thinking about marketing, like how can I create more engaging content? And one idea I had was doing those pack-a-day challenges, but when I added up the cost, 365 packs for around $6 a pack if I'm lucky, can easily be about $2,200. And right now, about the only packs I can get for around $6 are Journey Together. And I don't want to open up Journey Together for a whole year straight. So I'm trying to think if there's another way to source cheaper packs, but I think it'd be fun, but yet very costly. All right, let's cover some wins and losses. This week, I got a shout out by Alan over at his channel, Flip House Finds. I'll try and put a link in the show notes. He shouted out a video that I created around Ascended Heroes and the three-pack blisters.
I want to kind of highlight one of the people that's in our community. He has no idea that I'm doing this, but cardboardnerd_com here, cardboardnerd.com.
Alan has a great channel. Go check him out. He gives both business advice and life advice, and he really has some fun lives in a Discord that I try to be a regular in on all that. So, check out his channel, like and subscribe there. I totally support it. As on the losses side, I actually didn't have much time this week to source or even go through the bulk that I do have. Actually, the last video I created took about 6 hours to edit, which is way too long. I just need to figure out a better process and to get this content out to you all, but also not to eat away at the pipeline of the business, which is getting bulk so that we have inventory so we can sell stuff. So anyway, that's a big setback, but I'm hoping that we can figure out a better process altogether. All right, with that, let's kick over to the regular programming and we'll start with what we bought. So we didn't buy a lot this week, except I did pick up 2 Prismatic ETBs from DJ Pokecenter's website. He sends a little sticker here with his items. And got those Prismatic ETBs, which I'm excited about. I'll be storing those away for a while. I also bought 3 Journey Together booster bundles, which gives me 18 packs. I bought those when I started thinking about doing the pack-a-day challenge. But again, I don't want to open up Journey Together for a whole year, so I need to hopefully get some more variety. But maybe we can start with the 18 and buy as we go. We'll see. So that's it for buying. Let's look at what we listed. So you might recognize these cards that I purchased last week, but they are the most expensive ones, so I'm listing them first, all on eBay. I don't have the best inventory system there, so for non-mint cards. So you'll see like the light plate sticker. And here we are with the beautiful Mew, and finally that Pikachu from 151. All right, I listed this bundle all on eBay as well. We have the double Poliwhirl, and then the Psyduck from 151 that I really wanted to keep, but you can't get high off your own supply. Am I right? And then there's this Wally's Compassion. I pulled this one myself from Mega Evolutions pack, but I did want the Lily. So it is what it is. Ended up posting that one up for sale. And then lastly, the Hisuian Zorak V-Star. Say that 5 times fast. Looks like they're underwater, but I think it's like black flames immersing the card. Really cool artwork in my opinion. Probably really underrated. Crown Zenith. But yeah, all these listed on eBay this week. All right, let's flip over to what sold this week. Funny enough, we sold another set of 5 Force for 25 cents each. These are from the Kamigawa set, and these were all moderately played, which I'm trying to show you the backs here, because usually the backs are more damaged on these Magic cards for some reason. But yeah, let me know if you think these are moderately played or a better grade or lower. Next up, we have these two hypnotoxic laser trainer cards, or item cards, sorry, from Team Plasma. Both of these I marked as near mint. They had really shiny backs, if you're into that. And they sold for a total of $4.32. All right, we have this near mint Wartortle from 151. Beautiful card. Sold this for $36.30. TCG player, which now I have to pay shipping with tracking. It's probably gonna cost me $6. This is going from San Francisco to Brooklyn, New York, literally across the country. Hopefully through land and sky, not through the water, but maybe Wartortle can handle it. Anyway, beautiful color, really cool refractor. You know, if you can imagine the light coming through the water like that. Actually, overall, I think it's great art, great hollow. I should have put this one in the losses for this week. I sold this Espion from Team Plasma for $1.63 to a repeat buyer as moderately played. But you'll see there, the card's damaged. I don't know if I shipped the moderately played to someone else, though, when they bought a damaged one. But here it is, I have a damaged one, so I had to cancel that order. And for those keeping track at home, this is one of the Polyworlds that we just posted on eBay, which I sold for a gross of $29.98, near mint. Beautiful card. All right, here we have Twilight Masquerade, the Frostless, hiding in the shadows there. It's cool. And the Box of Disaster, which is from Lost Origin, the gold card. These things really pop under the light, but not so much without the light. Near mint on both of these. Oh, and sold for a total of $9.34. All right, this is a huge order here. 7 cards going to Puerto Rico for Big Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. So we got the Megaton Blower. And then we have the Scramble Switch. And then the Team Plasma Buffalant, Rotom, and the Watchdog. These last 3 are lightly played, and the Espion here, you might see in the video, I messed up, and this is actually damaged. You can kind of see there that there's like a wrinkle in the card. It's pretty beat up, so I switched it to damage. And then lastly, this Leafeon that I'm hoping I posted it correctly. I put this the what is it? Deck exclusive hollow rare, and I marked that one as damaged too, because just the hollow is like really scratched up. But I think it'll look good in a binder. In the back, it's probably like heavy played. But yeah, this whole 7 card lot sold for $6.33, shipped to Puerto Rico. All right, you'll see this buyer here bought all 5 of these magic cards for a total of $5.06. That means they got their free shipping. Masterminds trying to add that up to probably the perfect order. I have these set up as the most expensive cards at the end. So you'll see that Crystal Shard was 90 cents, I believe. Moderately played, and the last 2 light played Expedition Map, $1.16. And then I cannot pronounce the Cephalid Coliseum, lightly played, $2.10. All right, so I sold this Goblin Chiefant for a gross of $4.62. It's from Magic the Gathering 2011, and I put light played on this listing. And then, like, it's funny because Magic always throws me because they have like this like chip in the artwork. I always think that's a mark of the card, but I think they have a few others. Oh yeah, like this like smear in the ink there. I don't know. It's just like those like subtle things that just are on every Magic back, and you have to notice that that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, cool card. All right, and then I pulled this Wally's Compassion from Mega Evolution myself, and I sold this one for $19.99 on eBay. It actually looks really clean. The centering maybe is just a little off, but near mint, and it's textured, if you can see that. It's a beautiful card, but I sold for $19.99 because it works for plain white envelope. I didn't have to charge $5-6 to send it in a padded envelope. So I figured a deal for everybody, and hopefully the buyer enjoys this one. All right, nerds, that's a wrap for the Resale Report. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What's your favorite energy type? Is it fire? Is it psychic? Is it lightning? So let me know, and we will see you at the next episode. Peace.